What's going on, everybody? I'm Avi from DailyChiefers, and I'm here with...
Hey, it's BigXThaPlug, man.
Bitches know that I'm peeing, I'm thugging, I'm still in the street. If he run up out in the league, clean the Glock and repeat. It get hot, throw that bitch in the creek, hit the spot, it's 100 a piece. I went flawless, my team diamond, boy, this shit wet as a sink. That boy dumb in the bitch, if he reach, I'm the go to the D. Let's be real, Stevie Wonder conceited, I'm having this shit and I'm flipping.
How do you feel about the girls in New York versus Texas?
I haven't seen anything in New York over a 7.
Really? Where you been at?
I guess I gotta go to the hoods or something. I don't know. I just been in Times Square.
Okay, that's probably why.
And I ain't see. Maybe Ebony gotta take me to Jersey. I don't know. But ain't nothing out here.
I don't know. You gotta hit Brooklyn. Brooklyn's got, it's a nice little melting pot of everything. You got really anything you could possibly want.
Well, we gotta hit Brooklyn before we leave, man.
You ever brought a girl from Texas to New York?
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. I have before, once or twice.
Gotcha. Was she worth it?
Hey, it's part of the job. It's part of the job. Sometimes you just gotta do it. It's part of the job description.
Just to like kind of talk about music a little bit. You dropped Amar a couple months ago now. Talk to me a little bit about kind of the process behind making that album and just kind of how you feel about it since it's been dropped for what, like two months? Talk to me a little about it.
Still going crazy. Man, I just building up to it. I mean, we ain't really do nothing extravagant. We ain't do nothing different. We just, we make music, we work, and it just came together. We found the best songs, put them together, and we made it work. Now the deluxe, same deal. We just been working, so we already had stuff to put together for the deluxe. The outcome on it, the first album, man, it's been going crazy. I didn't think it was gonna go crazy how it did. #1 Billboard Heat Seekers. It reached, I think, top 15. Apple Music stayed there for a long time. So I don't know, man. It was a great outcome from it, man. A lot of good songs on it.
I see you have Amar tatted right here too.
Yes,
talk to me. First off, because I don't know who's Amar and what does he or she mean to you?
Amar is my son's middle name.
Okay.
It's my son, and so basically, the album Amar was just it was kind of like an introduction to me. Basically, I named it after my son because it's everything I'm doing, everything that I was talking about that I did or that I was doing was for my child. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm only rapping because of my child. I wouldn't be doing this if I had no kids. I'd be doing some way different shit. But due to the fact that I have a child and my music, I'm just talking about everything I said, everything I done did or what I'm doing. And at the end of the day, I'm doing and did all that for my child. So it just went. That's what I'm doing it for. Why not call the album?
And kind of how, because I remember seeing your music drop on, you had shit with Mo visuals out of Texas and Half Plane out of Texas. Shout out to those guys. How is your mentality around music kind of changed since you were dropping some of those early videos and still kind of getting your name up in Texas?
The mentality ain't changed at all. At the end of the day, it's still to, be the best at whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I do something, I put my best foot forth in it. So you ain't never gonna get no slack out of me when it comes to whatever I'm doing. More visuals, basically, okay, so boom, I started off with Half Bites. He kind of put me in the game type of deal, but then with more visuals, that was just me seeing that I could do it by myself, because he didn't really have a big following on his YouTube and then, and so for me to have dropped videos on his channel and then went up like that, they just showed me, okay, it showed me what I needed to see. So both of them were stepping stones and got me where I was today. So shout out to both those guys.
What do you feel has been the biggest change since you started to really catch traction on your songs in those early days until now? Whether it be musical or personal or whatever the case may be.
Ain't nothing changed for me but the fact that, I was always taking care of my people, but now we can do it in a legal manner, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just able to take care of my people in a better way for myself and my people in a better position. You know what I'm saying? So that's really it. I don't act different. I know my people act different. The money got different. That's it. That's it.
Speaking of, how much do you spend on the watch? You get the watch. You got a couple of bracelets, a couple of chains, earrings, teeth.
Yeah.
Ballpark it.
So I just
on the ring too.
The ring was 10. This was 45.
Okay.
1,000, not 100.
No, I guess that. Yeah. Okay.
Well, this ring, so I guess this was 15 because I spent 25 on this ring and this. I think I don't even remember what I spent on this because I got that chain with, I don't know, man, probably roughly quarter injury, $250,000.
And I saw it at some point on your Instagram too. It's like you had like a rebuttal to certain people who said that you didn't take care of your team. You said you iced out the whole team. You got everybody straight. Like, talk to me a little bit about kind of.
And that was before that was even brought up. Like, so before whoever said whatever, I had those pieces was already in the process of getting made. So that was just to show that, and everybody should know that, you know, you can't make no piece in one day. So that was just to show, like, what y'all saying is irrelevant. My people good. They was good before that statement was even made. Voila. You know what I'm saying? So.
Talk to me a little bit about like the impact of Texas. First, actually, like making the song Texas, and then kind of the impact of it since you know it really blew up and everything.
Okay, so making Texas, I ain't even like the beat.
Really?
When I walked into the studio, my A&R had the beat. I ain't even like the beat. I didn't want to do it. When I said, "Bitch, I'm from Texas," I was being funny. I was like, "What am I supposed to say? Bitch, I'm from Texas?" And yeah, that's what I was supposed to say. And so, just with me making that song, the impact, man, that song, I feel like made me commercial. That made me a commercial artist. Like, that made me, that took me over the hump. That took me to the next level. So I'm forever thank Aaron for making me do that song, because it changed everything.
You said that like you know your circle hasn't changed a whole lot, your process hasn't changed a whole lot. Like has there been anything that you feel like has really kind of changed since, obviously, like, you know, the virality and the money and everything like that, but like, is there anything specific that you feel like has really changed since the making of that song and everything like that really sticks out to you?
Just like I said, it should be commercial. So like, as far as like my city and my state, like my city knew me, and the surrounding cities knew me, but my state, you know what I'm saying, like, they kind of just stared me in my state, and that took me out of my state, you know what I'm saying? Me talking about my state took me out of my state. So it just, I don't know, it opened up, I mean, it changed that, you know what I'm saying? It opened up a lot of bigger doors, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And I feel like also, and I can be wrong about this too, but like, you know, I've been a fan of like Texas music for a while. Like, I grew up on Sauce Walka and Peso Peso and a bunch of those guys and everything. And no disrespect to those guys, but it felt like Texas was like just kind of a little cold for a while. And the first name that I like started really hearing was yours. Like, you really started to push the culture of Texas and your own flair around it and everything. So I definitely, you know, see where you're coming from that. Just to kind of switch up to a slightly different topic, I watched your Adam 22 interview. I saw that you used to play football and everything. What do you think is your 30 time right now?
Shit. If the police behind me, probably like a 5 flat.
And no police. What do you think it is?
Without the police, shit. I ain't even gonna run that motherfucker, honestly. I ain't gonna run it, I ain't got to. Unless there's some money or the laws behind me, I'm good. So I don't even know that term. We'll never know that term.
And I know that you also did like a voiceover for a Big 12 commercial, and you know, obviously played football in college and everything like that. Like, do you still like follow football at all, or is it just kind of?
I mean, I definitely slipped off a little bit just because I'm so busy now, and then my team ain't doing too much nothing right now, so I really ain't got nothing to watch or keep up with. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but that definitely, that was a blessing, being able to speak over that, you know. So, but nah, sports wise, nah, I ain't really been tapped in since. I'm a Texans fan. Yeah. If they tell you anything,
okay,
we hurting right now.
Well, I mean, that's pretty much all the questions I got for you. I definitely appreciate you making time for me.
It's alright. You gotta come out here with a female.
What you mean?
This is the type of place you can't just come out here with a bunch of dudes because you're not gonna have fun.
You gotta come.
Yeah. You gotta come with like a female. That way, it's more stuff to do. The views is better. You know, the views are still good, but when you're looking at it with a bunch of dudes,
it's a little
Yeah. It's like, that's cool. But when you're with a female, it's like, it's the most beautiful thing in the world. You know?